Hello, this is Marvin Byer, Marvin Ridge Farms. Today is October 7th, and we got about 3/8 of an inch of rain last night. It's kind of nice getting some rain because it was been pretty dry. But this is up to our water point for all our pastures. For the back 3/4 of our pasture, we have a walkway here, and this has been pretty bare for the most part. In the past couple days, I've been feeding some hay, more of a filler than anything, so the cattle will kind of work it in, manure, pee, so just when we get rains, it doesn't wash down or even have bare ground, because bare ground is not the greatest. But I thought I'd show you what I did. I bought some old, big, well, not really old, they were square bales that got rained on before they got put in the shed. It's pretty reasonable price. So I pretty much just kind of spread it around and what the animals eat, what they want to. It wasn't the highest quality. So I just pretty much let them eat a little bit and kind of like stomp it in the ground, I guess, for the most part. And I'm kind of glad I did with the rain last night. I did this for 2 days, 2.5 days, and I'm sure it will pay dividends later. Eventually, I want to get some water points back here, but we'll eventually get there. The cattle are way in the back there, and the sheep. They probably saw me and working her up, way up. It's beautiful out. It's like 68 degrees for the high. And things might get down in the lower 40s. But you can see there's walking paths all the way up and up the hill. So I'm going to be doing this pretty much with this hay and just kind of covering the walking paths. Do a little bit every day and see what happens. Because I don't like bare ground, especially on these hills like this. It makes little grooves in there and washes it down, and I want to keep all my soil here, and it'd be better than putting down a ditch where there's plenty of soil. I think they definitely see me up here. They're going a little bit faster, the cattle and sheep. I bet they'll be mooing and bellowing to see me. I got a little here's my hay I'm feeding. It's not the highest quality, like I said, because it got rained on, but it was made right. It just does not look good because all the rain. But I'm not going to put the cattle in this area. I fed hay here last year, and I knew it wasn't going to be like the greatest, but this first year, because it was covered with a lot of hay, but with this much, what do you call it? Not compaction, working the soil with these animals, walking around, disturbance, there we go, that it will, takes about a good 1.5 to 2 years to really get the grass. Legumes will come up pretty fast, but the grass takes about 2 more years, and it really come along. With a giant ragweed, usually takes care of the first 2 years, and after that, the clover comes in and the grass. Especially if you feed some, you can see they want to be moved. They saw me like, woo, we're going to be moving a new section. I am going to put them up, a section up here, because there is some good feed up there, but I'm going to walk this around, not in this area where this giant ragweed was, because of, I'm only going to let this grass grow since we got some rain. The clover will pop up. The grass gets halfway decent, like knee high, I'll bring them in here, but I'll probably just let it rest over the winter and see what happens in the spring. But where I bale graze, some places the grass is coming up and some places it's not. But we got some hairy vetch in here, grass. This rain really took a liking. I mean, if you look in here, look at this clover coming. With this rain last night, I went in here about, I think it was last week. Today is Tuesday, so I think it was Thursday I walked through here, and it was looked like it needed some drink. But as you tell, this rain made a huge difference. We had a lot of heat too for being October, upper 80s, 90s, and during the day. But some of the bare ground, not really bare, it's covered with thatch. This will definitely look good, better next year than the following year. It'll be really good. Usually third, fourth year after feeding hay, if you really put it on thick, like I did, about third year it looks better, and fourth year is like unbelievable. Depends on the grass too. I noticed the grass that we baled, or that somebody bales, has Prima ryegrass in it. It actually comes back like the first year and takes over. Then the second year it's more of the fescue and brome and orchard grass. So I'm almost thinking a good mixture of all the grasses what really helps. So at first I was thinking, oh, I'm just going to do fescue and orchard grass, but after thinking about it, Prima ryegrass is a nice first year pick me up and go and have some fast feed, I would say. Then after that, you know, the orchard grass and the tall fescue will take over with the clover. I might even put a little alfalfa in here, just see what happens. But I notice when I feed alfalfa bales, there's seed in there, it does come up. So we'll just see what we got. And here's our cows, kind of looking like, are you going to move us to a new section? Probably came up for a drink and then they saw me like, woohoo! See the calf is chewing on a little bit of the hay, not too much. Some has still flies on it, but here's our sheep. They're definitely growing well. That little one there is born August 11th, and he's coming right along. Here's our, let's say, one of our best cows that we have. I'm sure it's pretty windy, and there's a few flies on her. She's always the fattest cow. She haven't had a heifer yet, but she always has good bull calves, and they grow like crazy. Here's our sheep. We bought 2 sheep last year for high parasite resistance and growth, and they're doing pretty well. They came right along with our other ones. Here's our half South Pole, half Jersey. This is a South Pole cow. Here's a bull calf. We had all bull calves this year. We're going to be abandoning him. All of 3 of these when it gets cooler. Maybe middle of October to end of October, see how it goes, so we don't have as many flies. But all these, getting back again, all these passive water points here, this is going to get all this low quality hay to cover this up, because I don't like this, especially on these hills. You can kind of see a little wash out here, just a little bit. But you know, a little soil here, a little soil there, and it disappears is not a good thing. I'll come up here and check the cows and calves and see how they're doing. But they're all nice and happy. Got a nice and full ruminant here, so they're eating well. They're not missing any to eat. Calves are looking good. Have some salt or mineral or baking soda in here. Eventually I want to set it on this one spot, move it, if I get some good water points. This bull calf is looking pretty good, but I'm going to band him, and once that gets over with, we'll sell him as a steer. And all these little calves, we're going to steer them. Here's our bull. Definitely produces nice calves, as you can tell. Nice and docile. All our animals are nice and docile. We don't have a meat animal farm that do. If we do, they don't stay here long. This is Judy. She's our original cow we got from Gray Judy. We got her as a heifer calf. There's a few flies on her. Do you think she's full enough? They definitely are not missing much to eat, that's for sure. Once it gets cool, these flies will disappear. Well, I've been rattling on for a while. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. And you never know, maybe this hay that I put down might have some grass seed in it and help make it grow. Haven't decided where I'm going to feed hay this winter. Maybe a couple spots. Maybe make it thinner, not as thick, and because some of our grass is definitely getting short of nutrition wise, of nutrients in the ground. So if I spread some out, manure, and will definitely help make more grass, or pasture I guess you say. And we also shorted our pasture a little bit because I put some native seeds down, and we got a little grass coming up, and forbs and clover or legumes coming up, but that takes a while. Maybe next year we'll get a patch or two, and the following year will look really good. Well, hope everybody has a wonderful day, and talk to you later.